Hey everyone, Jack or Jam Productions here, and today's video is going to be on the top 10 LEGO Star Wars Hoth base sets. Today's video is going to discuss top 10 sets that have a Hoth location, with next week's video going to be on top 10 sets from Tatooine. This is the start of our new series here on the channel. We will be doing this for a couple videos as much as we can. Some of them may be shorter than 10, they maybe have to be 5 due to a lack of sets in those locations, but without further ado, let's get into our top 10 and start with our honorable mention. The honorable mention for today's video is going to be the 2019 Snowspeeder. This set retailed for $39.99, had 309 pieces, included 4 minifigures, including the promotional Lando figure. The reason why this set is pretty low is because I feel like the side build in this set, which is that little turret, it's kind of weak. It just has a stud shooter on it. It doesn't look that interesting. I mean, the dish piece is probably the most interesting part you get out of it. And also the fact that this set was grossly overpriced at $40, which is absurd for a Snowspeeder. They're not that big of a set, but they are a good set. The Snowspeeder in the set was great. The figures in the set were really good. The Luke Dak and the Rebel Trooper were good figures, and the Lando was probably the best promotional figure we got this year because the Lando was probably the rarest figure on the secondhand market when it was only included in the Cloud City set. That's the honorable mention. Let's get on to number 10. Starting off the list with number 10, we have the Hoth Medical Chamber, released in 2018. It was set 75203 and retailed for $29.99. This set was a Walmart exclusive when it came out, and I love this set. This set came with 3 great figures, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker in the chamber outfit, and then 2-1B, the medical droid, who was always great to get because those figures don't come out very often. I love the build of this set. This kind of reminded me of the Vader transformation set for how it was. How the thing was organized, and I love the whole area of the bed it has in the set. The droid in the other set, like the buildable droid, was a pretty good addition to it. It was just a great value for $30 because you got a lot of pieces in this set. You get 3 great figures, and it's a great addition to add if you have the Assault and Hoth or any other Hoth set. Make perfect addition to your base. And let's get on to number 9. Number 9 in this video is going to be the Hoth Echo base, released in 2011. This was a Toys R Us exclusive. It was a set 7879 and retailed for $89.99. This set came out 9 years ago and still holds up to this day. It's got some great figures. It came with the Han Solo in the Hoth outfit, Hoth Leia, another wounded Luke figure, the old Chewbacca figure, a medical droid, a red protocol droid, and 2 snowtroopers. This set included a nice base for what it had. It included a Tauntaun, which is always a great addition to these sets, Snowtrooper, Speeder, and then the cannon he had there in the set. This set was great. I love this set. I never owned this one, which I plan on picking it up one day because I feel like this is a great addition to any Hoth set. It was pretty cheap for what it was. For what you got, it was a big set. I remember looking at this all the time, wanting in the catalog, but could never find it because there was no Toys R Us near me. At the time, this was such a good set. It comes with a weapon rack, as you can see there. It has like the cannons over there. It has a little area to like put the Tauntaun there, and I like the icicles at the back of the thing where the entrance is. Yeah, overall great set. Another great addition if you never picked up the Assault and Hoth. And let's get on to number 8. Number 8 is the Rebel Trooper Battle Pack. This was released in 2010. Was set 8083 and was $11.99 at the time of release. This set's incredible battle pack and is a great addition to any Hoth collector. Came with 3 Rebel Troopers and 1 pilot. This set had a pretty great build compared to some other battle packs. So it had this little speeder thing here with the front design being more of like an armored thing. I love the look of this. The figures in the set were great. We got all different faces for the troopers and different blasters. The pilot's nothing, great. The helmet detail wasn't that impressive. It was kind of bland. But the actual build is really solid for this set, and the 3 troopers were great and would make a great addition to anybody trying to build a Battle of Hoth mock. And I picked up 2 of these at the time of release back in 2010. A great set overall. Let's get on to number 7. Number 7 on today's video is going to be the Echo base, released in 2009. It was set 7749 and retailed for $24.99. This set was a great addition to Hoth collectors. It had 5 figures, 2 snowtroopers, 2 rebel troopers, and that Han Solo and the Tauntaun. This was the first set where a Tauntaun was released in, which was revolutionary for its time with the mold. The set included that little turret there and the wall where like the snowtroopers can line up at, and it came with a cannon for the troopers as well. This set was really good for its time, and I love this set. I got two of these actually at the time in 2009 for Christmas that year. I just love the set. I love the feature where like you can put the character in the cannon and like and also the top too. And also there's a cool feature where like you can push a lever and then like the rebel troopers can fall off that little area there, the snowbank, as if to simulate like an explosion or something like that. So it was a great value too for what it had. 5 figures for $25 is a steal, and still is today. And let's get on to number 6. Number 6 on today's video is going to be the Snow Trooper Battle Pack, also released in 2010 and retail for $11.99. This set coincided with the Rebel Trooper Battle Pack, and this set was, I think, miles better than the other one. For the figures you got 2 Snow Troopers, you got a AT-AT pilot and a general, who at the time I thought was General Veers, but it turns out it's not. It's just some generic general or commander, officer, whatever you call it. Anyway, this set was great because this was one of the first times we ever got like a snow speeder and a battle pack. I think speeders are the best vehicle you can get in a battle pack, as opposed to like these command stations or other stuff, because they're the best to use for mocks and stuff. We haven't gotten many of them since then. We've just gotten like random ships or just pieces built together. But this set was awesome at the time. I also picked up 2 of these because I loved to make mocks back then, and I believe I sold one of them used, but I still have one left. I love this the regular speeder build. It's nothing extremely special, but it's a great speeder. And the actual build for like the command center / missile launcher thing is okay. The missile is okay. I like the little wind up feature with like the lever there you can do. It's pretty cool. Overall, great set for the figures. Great price. You can't beat it. Let's get on number 5. Number 5 on today's list is going to be the Hothampa Cave, released in 2010. This set costed $40. It was set 8089. This set was an incredible set, and this was the first time we saw that Wampa, which was a revolutionary big fig, and still holds up to this day. We've only gotten it once before in the Sultan Hoth set, which was a $250 set, but this was a cheaper alternative to get it. The set included the awesome Wampa Cave, included a snow speeder, and the Wampa itself. The set had the 4 figures, or I guess 3, I mean maybe 4 if you count the skeleton, but it had the Luke Skywalker with the regular face and the battle damage look, Zev Sineska, I guess, and then the skeleton, and then the Wampa. I love this set. I actually owned this one at the time, and I think it's in shambles right now, but I better work on getting that back together. The set was great. The cave build was stellar. The Snowspeeder was a great addition to this set, and overall just an incredible Hoth set, which I think make a great remake if they just made the cave itself with the Wampa for like a $30 set. Just make it a bigger style cave, kind of like Obi-Wan's hut, like that kind of scale. But that's all I have on this, so let's get on number 4. Number 4 was kind of a toss-up between this one and number 2, but this one is a motorized AT-AT in 2007. This one was a $129 set. It was set 10178. This set was an incredible set at the time, which I never picked up, but from what I've seen of it, reviews and stuff, this looks like an incredible set. The price was pretty fair, because you got all the battery powered stuff with the power functions. You got like that battery box and that wind-up thing. I always forget what they're called. But you got Luke Skywalker, General Veers, a pilot, and a Snow Trooper. Figures kind of weak, but it's a big. You're buying this for the set, really. I love the walking still holds up to this day, like how it walks, like the thing would move and also move its head. But I love this for like that. And what I think is the weaker part of this is that the head build is kind of outdated and didn't look too great for its time anyway. And also, you can't put any figures inside the actual AT-AT, like in the middle section, because that's where the battery is, which is a disappointment, because it's always fun to put your troops in there, which I think makes the other newer ones superior. But this is still an incredible set, and is a very famous set, and goes for a lot in the secondhand market. So let's get on number 3. Number 3 is kind of going to be a controversial opinion. It's going to be the Assault on Hoth. This was released in 2016, with set 75098, and retailed for $250. I think this is a good set overall, but it's just littered in controversy. You got a lot for this set, but the problems include, the shield generator being, only 3 of those things instead of 4, which is just inexcusable. Another one of those things is like the Wampa can't fit in this cave. Also, another thing I don't like is that it only includes 2 snow troopers when this is supposed to be an assault on Hoth. Like, include something else, something bigger for the Empire to make it more fun. Also, the figure selection is a little weak. I think the worst part is we didn't get a freaking Leia, which is just really dumb. They include this regular random Rebel trooper that looks like Leia but isn't Leia. Besides that, I think this is a good set, and I think the biggest problem overall is that this is classified as a UCS set when it's really not. This is a Master Builder series set, much similar to the the Cantina that just released last week, and also the 2018 Cloud City. This set didn't last for too long on shelves because of the controversy, and also people didn't like the price, but I think the price is fair for what it is. Things I do like, I think the gate build is excellent. Like, I love the black color on it. I think the interior on the gate is fine. I love the little feeding area for the Tauntauns. I think the turrets are nice. That little, the ion cannon, I think it's good if it didn't have, like, the spring shooting thing on it. I think that kind of detracts from the look. For me, this would be a much better set, and this could have been easy number one if it had fixed all those problems and included something more for like the Empire, but maybe like you would an ATSC because those were on the plan at the time, and make it even a $300 set if you added more figures. Maybe add like 3 more snowtroopers, add a Leia, add the ATST as well, make it $300. I think that's a fair deal. So that's why it's number 3, and let's get on to number 2. Number 2 is going to be the 2020 AT-AT. This was just released 1 month ago. It retails for $160, and it's at 75288. I think this is an incredible set. I plan on picking this up sometime in the next couple weeks because I've seen it at my LEGO store recently when I picked up the Mos Eisley Cantina. This set's incredible. It has some great figures. It has a Luke Skywalker, General Veers, 2 pilots, and 2 snowtroopers. I love this set because it fixes every problem the AT-ATs have had before. I think one of the biggest problems is that like you can't really fit all of the characters in the head. In this set, you get to fit this 2 pilots and General Veers in that standing in the back in the actual head, which is like an incredible feature. I think the neck's really stable, and I think the actual interior is pretty good. You can fit 4 troopers in there, I believe, and the speeder in the back, which is great. We haven't had this before with an AT-AT, and this makes us number 2 on this list. And let's get on to the number 1 set on the list, which is the best Hoth set in my opinion. And the number 1 set on this list is going to be the UCS Snowspeeder, which released in 2017 with set 75144. Had 1,703 pieces and retailed for $200 at the time, which is a great price for this. I actually own this set. This is an incredible set. I was so happy to get this. This is one of my first UCS Star Wars sets that was around the $200 range. I absolutely love the set. It's a great build. It's so sleek looking. The actual cockpit's really nice. I mean, one problem I have, which is a very minor thing, is that some of the pieces on the bottom fall off. As you can see in the back there, they fall off quite a lot. I think the actual cannons look great. Comes with a really nice stand and some great figures. Comes with Luke and Dak, I believe it is. But overall, this is an incredible set and completely outdoes the one that released in 2005, I believe, which was also a pretty good one, but this one just makes everything better and modernizes it with all the new pieces and stuff. But this is an incredible UCS set. It's one of my favorite that I own, along with the Falcon and the A-Wing. Overall, those are the top 10 LEGO Star Wars Hoth sets, in my opinion. If you have any suggestions or comments on what you would change or add to this list, leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to see what you think. And if you could, you like and subscribe to this video. That'd be great. And I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.